Big Radio Shopping Show, WBIG, AM 1280. Home of Fox Sports, Maria Garcia here knocking out these deals. We do have our special here with a 30% off on the 3rd. We're going to get to that in a bit. But it is also community days right now that we have going on. And I have a special guest with me in the studio today. I'm excited. With me is Lynn O'Shea, President and CEO for AID, Association for Individual Development. So finding ability and disability since 1961. So for those that don't know much about AID, it's organized in 1961 by parents of 8 children with special needs. And AID has grown to serve more than 6,500 children and adults with disabilities annually throughout the greater Fox Valley area. So that's outstanding. And with us to tell us more about what's going on and how you can be part of it as a volunteer, or maybe you know someone that would benefit from this, is Lynn O'Shea. Lynn, how are you? Thanks so much for joining me today.
Oh, well, thanks for inviting me, Maria.
And you know what? This is a wonderful thing. Getting to know a little bit more about you, too. I know here before we started, I said, how did you get involved? And it's you're a nurse, right?
Yes,
that got you started.
I am. And actually, I started working at the local hospital up in Elgin, St. Joe's.
Okay.
And I worked in the emergency department. And folks used to come in, and you could go upstairs the next day and see how they're doing and
Sure.
be glad they're recovering. But there's a certain group of people that they disappeared. They didn't go upstairs to the med-surg floors.
What happened? Yeah.
And those were the folks that were at the state hospital.
Okay.
And I got curious about them. And when I saw the opening in their emergency department, I transferred over there.
Okay.
And started working with people that had very challenging needs, with both mental health and people with developmental, intellectual, and some physical disabilities as well.
And this is so beneficial to them because, you know, their families are also the ones that need assistance and more knowledge with that, you know, because even though they may have their son or their child or anything, this is beneficial because you get more information to them as far as services and what to do, you know, how to keep them busy. So tell us a little bit more about the mission of AID.
Well, our mission is to empower people, kids and adults with physical, developmental, intellectual, and mental health challenges to enjoy lives of dignity and purpose. You know, that was one of the nice transitions I went through. When I worked at the state hospital, we created community services like AID, Mark Lund, Ray Graham,
Right.
Clearbrook, and actually had people with disabilities live in their own home community. They didn't have to go to an institution.
Okay.
And so organizations like us grew, and AID now serves more than 6,500 children and adults throughout the greater Fox Valley area every year.
That's wonderful. So there's so much support that you give here with job training. That's beneficial.
Yes, it
alone
is.
with that job training, employment, also housing support.
Yes. We have over 500 people that live in either their own home or their apartment, and we do drop-in supports to make sure that, you know, they're able to get up in the morning and get off to work and manage their budgets, go shopping. And
So if someone here right now were listening and they have someone, you know, a child, or they know someone with special needs and they didn't know that this was out there, how do they go about getting more information? Do they go to your website, Lynn?
the website's the easiest way, and it's very easy to remember, aidcares.org. And information on our various services is there. And you had mentioned earlier, are there ways people can help? There are a lot of ways people can help. For one, with Amazon.com, they have a donation website.
Do they? Okay.
Yeah, so anytime you go on Amazon and shop, if you go their drop-down menu, they have Amazon Cares.
Okay.
And AID's right at the top. We begin with A. And half a penny for on every dollar of a purchase goes towards AID.
Okay.
We have recycling, so people can drop off aluminum cans, paper, wood products.
Really?
Aluminum is really big. We make more on that than anything. And recycling computers.
Okay.
don't know what,
A lot of people have that where they're thinking, where do I get rid of my computer? Where can I take it? So they take it to you.
Yes, and then our clients take them apart, take out the valuable pieces, and they earn money while they do it at our sheltered workshop.
Okay, beneficial. And do they drop those off at the location in Aurora?
Yes.
Okay.
Right. Yeah. We have a location up in Elgin, 1135 Bose, plus our 309 New Indian Trail site in Aurora. And volunteers. So if people have time on their hands and want to help, we, you name it, we have an opportunity that will match your skills, I am certain.
Oh, of course. Everyone has got something that they could be so good at. Someone thinking, well, I don't have a lot of skill. I don't know that I would be much help. Of course.
Right.
You'll find something. There's something for everyone, right?
There is. And then, of course, we have our color run coming up.
Yes. Tell us about that.
So it's our third annual Color Burst Fun Run and Roll. So people in wheelchairs or with walkers, as well as our able-bodied friends, can participate. And it is a lot of fun. People get blasted with colored...
is that what they do there?
Baking soda. It is a blast, I have to say.
I love that. So you get all these colors, and then you're running. So that's a 5K, right. And that's going to be Thursday, June 28th?
Yes.
Okay.
And this year we're going to have it up in the Elgin area. So we alternate between Elgin and Aurora each year.
Okay.
And it will be at our center, and we have a little area all mapped out. It isn't a timed race. It's more fun.
Just more fun
and
with
then
the colors.
Our clients who have crafts and things that they make, they sell some of their goods. So,
I like that. The vendors
bring
will
your
be
purse.
there.
Yes.
I love shopping. That's my thing there, so for sure. And that's the third annual AID Color Burst 5K Fun Run and Roll, and that's going to be at the AID Elgin Center, 1135 Bose Road, Thursday, but time is yet to be determined. Right.
Okay. But it'll be on our website, so aidcares.org.
Okay.
And then, of course, another way people can help is by contributing to our capital campaign, with state and federal funding being very precarious right now.
Right,
most
things
of
have
our
changed,
funding is,
a lot of changes.
Yeah, so we're worried about that, and also about changes in the tax law. They say that with doubling the personal deductions and doubling the amount that people can take off their taxes, they may not contribute to charity. So we're hoping it won't affect us. But we are seeking campaign contributions for our capital campaign. What we're trying to do is retire all of our mortgages. We have 48 group homes scattered. 48 scattered throughout the greater Fox Valley area. And by paying off those mortgages, that money then instead can go for services, because we have over 1,500 people waiting to get in AID.
So there is a waiting list.
There is a waiting list.
Okay. So the sooner that you get on the list, the better.
Yes,
right?
Absolutely.
Okay. And then again, you can do that also by the website, or do they call a phone number? Is there a number that they can call also?
Yes. AID's phone number is 630-966 4000 for general information. And if people actually want to apply for services, it would be 4111.
Okay. There we go, 4111.
Yeah.
But aidcares.org for more information. You can find out all that you need there if you want to volunteer, give up your time. They're looking for volunteers, and it's just a wonderful thing that you're doing. So right now we're talking to Lynn O'Shea, President and CEO for AID, Association for Individual Development, Finding Ability in Disability since 1961. So we're talking about the benefits and how this definitely empowers people with physical, developmental, intellectual, and mental health challenges, so they can also enjoy their lives. I mean, that's the whole purpose.
That's the whole purpose.
You know, that's a beautiful thing. And, also there's, you're looking to represent clubs and organizations around the Kane County and to communicate the vital need of AID and its services to the Fox Valley area. So if there's anyone that wants to contact you, is that the same number that you mentioned earlier?
My direct line is 630-966-4001. And yes, we are trying to get the word out. We're happy to come and talk to clubs, organizations, church groups, and let you know who we are, what we do, and how you can help.
Okay. And so, of course, as we mentioned, you offer, there's housing. Also here, there's 15 mental health outpatient clinics throughout the Fox Valley area. There's centers in Elgin, Aurora, Batavia, and Yorkville. And it supports over 500 individuals living in their own apartments. This is such a beneficial thing with the work, helping them get jobs, and just some people live on their own too. Some don't have family. So how does that work too with those that maybe don't have much family?
Well, obviously our originating parents back in 1961 have passed away.
Right.
And they built and helped AID grow so that their children would have supports when they weren't here any longer.
Okay.
So we become their family. And so all levels of people, all level of disabilities, those that can live mostly on their own and only need drop-in, up to 24-hour care. We have that full range.
Okay.
And based on what they need, if they need help getting a job or keeping a job,
right.
Making sure they take their medications, if they have medications, making sure they can get to and from work and to and from shopping. And
okay.
It's, they, make sure they have a real life just like you and I.
Yeah, and everyone is deserving of that,
yes.
Of course. So, again, if you want to get more information, make sure to go to the website. That's the best way to go about that. AIDcares.org for more information. Looking forward to the third annual AID Colorburst 5K Fun Roll and Roll. That's going to be in Elgin Thursday, June 28th. So look for that also on their website. If you can volunteer, also go to the website and find out how you can be a part of this. A wonderful thing, AID Association for Individual Development. Lynn, is there anything else that you'd like our listeners to know?
Well, if you're in the job market, we always need good workers to work with our people with disabilities. We have lots of opportunities, so think of us.
There you go. And just go to the website for that, too.
Absolutely.
Right? Perfect. There you go. So check out the website again. One more time, that website is aidcares.org, aidcares.org for more information. Well, Lynn, it's been a pleasure. Thanks so much for joining me today. And I know we're keeping all warm now, right? It's a little bit warmer today.
It is.
Thankful for the warm weather, even if it's only 16 degrees.
It feels like a heat wave, though.
It does. Oh, heat wave. We're going to take a time out, and we will be back here with more here, WBIG.
Thank you.
Don't you miss those warm summer days at the cabin? Calm water.